unorthodox show on the globe. I am one of your hosts, Myra B. King.
And this is Desi Des.
And it's your boy Mojo in the building. Today we got another special guest with us. Sir, let them know who you are.
Yo, what up? It's Notifi.
Up in the building.
Notifi, what's going on? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. How you guys doing?
Great.
All right, man.
Smooth, man.
Great to have you here with us.
Absolutely.
So,
No, for sure.
You're fresh out of Toronto?
Yes. I've been here all my life. Was born in Montreal though, but I moved up here probably before I turned 1. I was like a couple months old when I came up here. So Toronto is all I know.
Okay. And how was that? How was the music culture, the scene out there in Toronto?
It's good, man. It's good. It's vibrant. I mean, like everywhere you turn, there's somebody trying to make music, but like we have a lot of talent here. There's a lot of talent in the city, and especially with Drake doing his thing, the Weeknd, Tory Lanez, all these big names. It really brings light to the city, and it just makes it easier for us to showcase what we got and the kind of vibes that we got coming out of the city.
Absolutely. Now, my question for you is, being in Toronto, I always want to ask somebody, what was it like music-wise before all of them? Before Drake and everybody and all of them, what were y'all doing out there then? Because it seems like the South has a big impact on the music out there.
No, for sure. I mean, we were still doing our thing. It just we weren't as in the light. Like we didn't have any real eyes on us over here. It was kind of just like Toronto was doing their thing, and it was just in Toronto. So nobody was really looking these ways. Besides the fact of Cardinal Official when he was doing his thing, all his big records with Akon, whatnot, and all that stuff. He brought a certain light to the city as well. But I think just with Drake and everybody coming along, it catapulted it into another level.
Okay.
I'll go through your music, and I can definitely sense that you have a passion for longevity when you make your music. You take this serious. You put thought into everything. Like, writing on the pad. I can tell you still structure your music from your hooks to your verses. Is there some truth to that?
Oh, for sure. I still write with pen to paper. I just feel like that's just the best way. Yeah, you could freestyle and whatnot and just punch in, punch out, but I feel like to take the time to really like write down what you really want to say and get it to a point where it connects with other people. I feel like that's like the best way to go about making music, especially when you want it to be like timeless, I'd say. But yeah, just have it overall just be a good vibe for sure. Definitely got to write it down.
Absolutely.
And how is the underground scene there? Like you guys, like the event space, there's a lot of places where you can perform.
Oh, for sure, 100%. A couple of them closed down just because of the pandemic and what's going on. But yeah, 100%. When the city's lively, there's a lot of spots for you to perform at, for sure.
Like open, like for underground notice, like open mics and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, all over the city for sure.
I know it's ARs everywhere, huh? A&Rs.
Yeah, so-called A&Rs. Who knows?
So-called. Why you say they're so-called A&Rs?
I mean, back in the day when you had A&Rs, like actual A&Rs, they're looking at artists, from wherever, they're finding them wherever, and they're helping them grow, they're helping them build, they're helping them to mature into artists that could actually be something. Nowadays, you have these A&Rs, they're kind of just finding who's already hot and kind of just latching onto what they're doing and then trying to just take it from there instead of actually like building and growing with them. Obviously, they build and grow along the way. When they find whoever, but I feel like it's just completely different now.
Yeah, and I mean, big ups to Myra B, because she always says that artist development is tough. I mean, it's tough in the industry nowadays, and it's necessary.
That's a fact.
Getting it.
That's a fact, 100%.
Are you still a part of the Farewell crew?
No, I am not. Not anymore, no.
Okay. What happened with that situation?
Hey, this your boy Desi Des.
And it's your boy Mojo. And if you like what you are seeing so far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the page. Please. And if all else fails and you like what you talking about as far as this merch-wise, baby, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? Check us out on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook at TwistedYounginz with a Z. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you give us an email at TwistedYounginz@gmail.com for all promotions.
Where's it at? At TwistedYounginz@gmail.com.
Yes, sir, with a Z. And also, if y'all don't like what you see right now as far as merch-wise, we got more merch, and we also do your merch.
Do your merch,
Send us
too.
in a couple
support
designs.
everybody.
Yeah, and we do promotional packages, interviews, videos, articles, whatever you guys need, man. Just make sure you hit us up. Holla at you, baby.
That was just something I felt like I needed to step away from. And just for what it was, just didn't make any sense anymore. But it's all love for that side. I have nothing but love for them.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Yeah, that's what we want. Love around in the streets. I mean, now listen through your music, man. I mean, you got a lot of tracks. I mean, one of my favorite tracks I've heard, Close to You. I was listening to it. I'm trying to get, and it makes sense now because I was like, he kind of on some Tory Lanez Weeknd type ish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the beat is like the Weeknd type of beat, but I feel like your flow is kind of Tory Lanez type of flow where you switch it up a little bit and you play with your voice a little bit with it. So I'm like, okay, and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, oh, if you listen to the lyrics, they're detailed. It's a tale they told. When it gets cold, never fold. Crazy thing is, it be your own. You never know. I was like, okay, I can work with that. Music up. I was like, okay, your music's a little deep. So what gives you influence to think about stuff like that or to put that type of stuff in your music?
Just where I'm coming from, just the things that I've experienced over the years. I mean, I'm sure you guys can attest to this too. Like the things we go through, like it molds us, right? And it makes us who we are. And when it comes to music, it's endless possibilities. Like I can go about it any ways. Like I could be the guy that's like, talking shit, or I could be the guy that's trying to like uplift or whatever it may be, or I could be a mixture of the two or whatever else. I just feel like, I don't know, when it comes to writing down like raps or writing down, hooks or whatever, there's just so many things you could do with it. It's just the possibilities for me. It just makes me want to explore it. And that's just kind of what I do on records like that.
Now, are there specific beats you're going into the studio looking for, or do you just let it come to you?
I'm weird. I just find it. If I like it, I go on it. I don't. And I kind of like, I've heard over the years, like, yeah, well, maybe you should do this, or you should just kind of stick to that. But I've never been one to put myself in a box. So it's like, if I like the beat, doesn't matter what it sounds like, I'm going on it. That's just what it was.
Okay.
Hey, would you consider yourself a fashionable person?
Fashionable?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care too much about fashion, to be honest with you. But I can put something together if I need to.
Absolutely.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
What are well, again, you have been through, this is not your first rodeo. You've been making music for a while. Like you've been around. What are some what is something that you take with this to this day that you have learned about the business that you probably didn't know first getting into it right away?
Niggas is weird, man. I think
right.
That's the main thing I've taken away from it. I've seen a lot of people, turn their backs on me and shy away from me just because I wasn't, messing with certain people anymore, or kind of doing what they would want me to do, or make the kind of music they think would be popular, or do whatever it was they were trying to accomplish. And just, I don't know, in Toronto, it's a real small place, man. Like everybody knows everybody, so it's kind of like I'm good with all that stuff. I don't need to be in those kind of circles. But when it comes to just the music itself, that's all I really just try to focus on. Just make the best music I can make for myself and whatever I like, and just do what I do so I can support the family. That's it.
What kind of music did they want you to make?
More towards like just, I would say more towards R&B and less flows, less rapping and stuff. But I mean, I started rapping. I didn't start singing. I started singing when I was probably like 18, 19 maybe. And I'm 25 now. So it's recently that I started singing. But when it comes to the music, I feel like if you can do it, and this is like for anybody, if you could do it, do it. Whatever makes you happy, just do it.
Right. I can imagine, yeah, like that's tough to have like people tell you that, especially like when you feel like this is an outlet, this will be my way out. Like this is, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Definitely can relate to.
But are you in the mindset of you're willing to listen? Like, you know what I mean? Like, can somebody just offer up some stuff? Like maybe you sound real good doing R&B. You still can rap, but R&B is probably like a different notch. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, for sure, 100%. R&B is definitely my bread and butter, but the fact that someone would tell me to not do something,
Oh, because you don't do it. Okay,
so it's not coming like constructive criticism. It's
Yeah.
just criticism.
No, it's not even constructive criticism. Everybody needs constructive criticism, 100%. Nobody goes through life without it. You know, you need it to grow and build as a person. But to tell somebody, especially an artist, to stay away from or don't do this just because you think that's what they should be doing, that's fly with me. So I just do my
no, that sounds personal.
How is your support system now with you making your music? You know, you're following your dream, chasing your dream. Do you have a strong support system or a crew or a team behind you now?
I got a couple people that are really down with the movement. It's my family, of course, always supporting me. But that's just who I rely on. I don't really rely on too many, you know, I don't know, outside forces, if that makes sense, to really guide the process, because it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a journey. I've been doing this for a minute, and you know, I've seen people come and go, seen people stop, seen people, you know, give up, and it's just it's a tough road. But like, if you really love it, you stick it out.
What makes you continue on this journey of this tough road besides the love of it? Because you can love something and figure out like, hey, maybe I have to do a reroute. You know what I mean? Or, you know,
love it and let it go.
Yeah. So what makes you continue on this rough journey?
Just the fam. I know that because I love the music, so many other possibilities could come from it, and put my family and my people in just a better position, and also a better position for myself, like even outside of music, just to do other things and just to help where I can help and you know, do what I can. So that definitely keeps me going for sure.
Okay.
What was it like for you growing up? I hear you mention a lot about family, and I can tell you, you know, you're you know, like that's your core root. You have a good relationship with your family. What was it like for you growing up? Did you have a good childhood? Was it kind of rough?
I mean, been in and out of shelters a couple times, been homeless a couple times. Been through ups and downs, but in total, like we've always been together. We've always been a tight-knit family. And I feel like that's really been like a driving force that gives me, like, I don't know if it makes sense, but gives me like a purpose. It's like I'm not just, you know, making these records blind. I'm making these records with a purpose. And I guess that kind of translates into the lyrics of the records too, when you take them in. But yeah, no, I mean, been in the hood all my life, different hoods all my life. You know, my brother's been in shit. He got shot, and I was just in the hospital with him, just looking at him. I got tubes in him, and it's just, it's a weird feeling to feel like, you know what, you're trying to accomplish something and you could do it, but if you stop, you'll never know. So I feel like that driving force, that's what's keeping me going for sure. The family.
Hey,
do you have do people hate you? Or you have people that, you know,
shit? I mean, just because of where I'm from, fuck yeah, probably. But I stay away from all that. Like I just try to stay, you know, do my own thing, really. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, if somebody's pulling up on you, they're gonna pull up on you regardless. But you just gotta move correct. That's all it is. Been trying to move correct, do my thing.
And moving correct is what? Having the pistols with you?
I mean, it's doing what you gotta do, to be honest. I won't touch too much on that, but it is what it is.
Cause y'all gun laws weird up there.
Yeah, y'all can only carry like what, 6 or something like that in the clip or something.
6 in the clip.
Yeah, 6 or 7 in the clip. What is it?
Up? In Toronto, we can't carry shit in Toronto.
Can't carry nothing.
It's like New York. You can't walk with a strap in New York.
Right.
What?
Yep.
Nothing. If you want a gun, you got to be like a hunter or some shit. You going?
So they
okay.
So
now look.
So they pulling up the swing. Yeah, they pulling up to go throw them hands with you.
I feel like I need to move up there. Y'all trying like cool. We could throw hands all day. These little niggas want to. I do got a question for you. Is it hard being an underground rapper coming up in Toronto, being that that's in Canada, another country and stuff like that, even though you're so close to the border? Is it hard to cross your music over, or to cross over either way as far as streams and everything, getting a fan base and building it in America?
Oh, for sure. America's the Mecca. Like America just has the infrastructure. America is like, for music, is where it's at. Hollywood, that's just what it is for acting, whatnot. Everything is kind of there. Over here in Toronto, we kind of have our own thing going on here, just like how the UK has their own thing going on over there. Trying to bridge that gap though, that's always been like the main focus of mine, and like who I'm rocking with. Like we're trying to cross over. And it's tough in itself, yeah, but I mean, it's just something that needs to get done, and every day we're trying to get it done for sure.
Well, man, do you have anything moving forward that any projects, videos, and releases or events that fans can look forward to, or that you want to let us know about?
Oh yeah, I'm dropping a record a week for the rest of the year, and probably next year I'll do the same thing again for the entire year. Some might say it's a lot of music. I'm saying it's quality over quantity. But obviously that's subjective. But I'm just doing my thing, man. Just trying to get the music out there, and just taking it from there. That's it. Just working.
Keep working.
Keep us in the loop, man. We're definitely going to support your whole movement and all of that. You know.
Indeed.
We'll continue to help it out, man.
Thank you.
No problem. We'll appreciate you giving us a bit of your time. We'll definitely be in touch with you for sure.
Thank you, man. I like it.
Man, you stay blessed out here, brother.